In the 1800s, thousands of Americans paid traveling strangers to stick metal rods on their roofs, promising protection from the sky itself. Some said it was science. Some said it was a scam. Picture this. It's the early 1800s. A stranger rides into town carrying metal rods, glass balls, and a promise. He tells you he can protect your home from lightning itself. Sounds like a scam, right? Except it actually worked.
Hello, ma'am. Might I take a moment of your time?
What are you selling?
I'd like to show you a demonstration of our new lightning rods, created with the finest metals and material to prevent fires caused by lightning.
I've heard of these.
It all starts with Benjamin Franklin. In the 1750s, Franklin had a radical idea. What if lightning wasn't some divine force, but electricity? So he did something that sounds completely insane today. He flew a kite into a thunderstorm with a metal key attached, and when sparks jumped from the key, he proved lightning was electrical, and if lightning was electricity, maybe it could be controlled. Franklin's solution was simple and brilliant. A metal rod placed at the highest point of a building, connected to the ground with a wire. When lightning struck, it followed the metal path safely into the earth, instead of exploding through wood and brick. By the 1800s, lightning rods were big business, especially in rural America. Traveling salesmen went farm to farm, selling protection from the sky. They didn't just sell rods and weather vanes. They sold fear and science. To prove their product worked, salesmen used something called a thunder house, a miniature building rigged with electrical charges. When struck, one version would burst into flames. The other, fitted with a lightning rod, would survive. A perfect demonstration and a perfect sales pitch. But it didn't stop at buildings. In the late 1700s and early 1800s, lightning protection became a fashion trend. People wore hats with metal chains trailing to the ground, umbrellas tipped with conductive spikes, and even early portable lightning rods built into clothing. The idea? If lightning struck, you'd be grounded, literally. Early lightning rods were usually made of iron, copper, a much better conductor, brass fittings, and often topped with decorative elements like glass balls, usually blue in color, which weren't just pretty, served the purpose of shattering if struck, proving the rod had taken a hit. By the 1800s, lightning protection wasn't just for farms, it became a matter of national security. The U.S. Office of War required lightning rods on armories, powder magazines, and military storage buildings because one lightning strike could trigger a massive explosion. Not all lightning rod salesmen were honest. Some overcharged, installed poor grounding, or sold ineffective systems. And because lightning is unpredictable, if your house wasn't struck, was it the rod or just luck? This blurred the line between science and scam. So what happened? Why don't we see these everywhere today? There are several reasons, such as buildings are less flammable as opposed to having wooden shingles and being completely made of wood. Electrical systems are already grounded. Taller structures attract lightning instead. And today, most protection systems are now hidden. They didn't disappear, they evolved. What if lightning wasn't just a destructive force, but proof that the entire Earth can carry electricity? And what if one man believed he could control it and power the world? Tesla didn't just want to harness electricity. He wanted to make the Earth itself resonate with power. Lightning doesn't just strike, it connects. Every bolt drives millions of volts into the ground, energy that spreads, pulses, and echoes through the Earth itself. At the turn of the 20th century, one man became obsessed with that idea: Nikola Tesla. He believed the Earth wasn't just a planet, but a conductor. Tesla thought the ground beneath your feet and the sky above your head formed a giant electrical system capable of vibrating at specific frequencies, like a tuning fork the size of a world. If you hit the right frequency, the entire planet could begin to resonate. Energy wouldn't just travel, it would circulate, bounce from one side of the Earth to the other, building into standing waves of power, meaning electricity could be pulled from the air, anywhere. No wires, no grid, just the Earth itself. And here's the eerie part: lightning may already be doing exactly that, each strike sending waves through the planet, whispering the same secret Tesla chased, that the world itself is alive with electricity. Tesla didn't just want to capture lightning, he wanted to turn the entire Earth into a power source. Subscribe for more stories that are almost entirely 99% true, or not.